The red pill is toxic. Yes, your favorite YouTubers who preach it are preaching toxic things, but not all of it is toxic. There is a happy medium for you to pursue so that you can be the most knowledgeable and masculine man that you can be. The problem lies with young impressionable men like you who take whatever is said to them as the truth without asking questions. If they are promised women or success, which most men want, which can lead down to a very depressive and resentful life. So I will show you where others get it wrong and where and how you should be getting it right. What if you could stop blindly following the toxic things that are being taught to you by red pillars? Instead, understand what is really being said and be able to form your own opinion from it. Imagine that you break off the toxic teachings that you've been fed up until now, and you instead start building a healthier and more positive relationship with life and relationships. And you're able to become a real masculine man like you've always wanted. You're able to attract beautiful women like you've always wanted. And you're able to pursue a meaningful purpose and live your dream life. Imagine you're so masculine and live so purposefully that you not only feel beyond fulfilled, but that you also make everyone's life around you much better. You could be following the righteous path to life and getting all that you've ever wanted, but your toxic reasoning and warped reality of life stop you from achieving that. What is the red pill? The term red pill comes from the Matrix, where the guy gets a choice between two pills. With a blue pill, he goes back to sleep, walking through his life and everything was what it was, and he doesn't notice a difference. And with the red pill, he goes down the rabbit hole and sees how far it really goes down and what the truth really is. And the red pill not only applies to relationships and women, but also to life in general. But I will focus on relationships and women, since that is the reason why most men take the red pill in the first place. So the blue pill in terms of relationships is the stereotypical Disney love story that always ends in happily ever after. So the red pill in terms of relationships and women is mainly understanding the psychology of women, and that they do things that don't really make sense, and some things that they do are actually quite dark. Some of these things are things like the fact that women will cheat on you if you're not good enough for them, and they will cheat based on the emotional connection that they can get with someone. Women will always test you, and that women act based on their emotions, to name a few. I would say that a good proportion of the things that you may learn from red pill are true, but everything that you do learn should be taken with a grain of salt depending on which woman you talk to. So where does the red pill go wrong? The red pill goes wrong when weak and fragile men get hurt by women, and these men take that hurt that they got and project it onto every woman that they see. And because casual sex is so common now, most men think that they need to get with another woman to get over the pain of their previous woman. And most men cannot control their emotions, and so cannot control their need for sex. And so they want sex fast. And what's the quickest way to get sex from a woman? Manipulation. And the manipulation tactics that they will use only work on fragile and hurt women. So in a year's time, after they've gone through a lot of different women who are all degenerates like the man is, and so that man then thinks that all of the women in the world are like the women that he has casual sex with. And the man is confident in himself that this is true because the man thinks he is top tier since he is able to get casual sex from degenerate women. And some of the men who think like this are influencers who then send the message that all of the women in the world are degenerates who want casual sex, and this image gets projected to young impressionable men. And all of this only becomes a self-fulfilling prophecy where they think that all women will cheat and follow a degenerate lifestyle while only being around degenerate women and not opening their mind up that not all women may be like this. And these men go on to teach more young impressionable men that all women are like this and you need to treat them like this. So when it inevitably doesn't work on high quality women, they get bitter and hurt and think that the woman is stupid for rejecting them. They think that women can do nothing except look pretty and give them sex. So that's all they look for and that's all they get. When there are very high quality women out there who complement any man's life incredibly well. All of this just boils down to having the wrong mindset and the wrong approach. If you were to go out and ask random people if they own a cat, it would seem like no one owns dogs anymore. But if you were to go out asking people what pets they own, you would get a much clearer picture of what the reality is. So instead of thinking that women only want sex and money, open up the possibility of seeing what else they want, and that not all women are degenerates who want sex and money. I would say that I have taken the red pill, but only to the point where I understand what people are capable of in life and what women are capable of in relationships. So I merely understand what may happen to me or in my life, and I do not project that all men are like this, all women are like this, and they all do this. In conclusion, don't take the red pill and close off your mind to a strict viewpoint that women only want money and that they will cheat on you once they see a higher status man. Yes, there is a lot of merit in what the red pill is able to teach you, but take everything that you learn in life with a grain of salt. Where I am at right now is where I classify the happy medium in terms of red pill. I understand every possibility that may happen, but don't project it onto everybody. Learn to understand what you want from a woman, and understand how amazing some women can really be. So you end up living a much better life with an amazing woman, instead of being closed off and bitter, and living with a woman that only uses you for your money and will cheat on you at the first possible chance. There's nothing left to say. Hush, 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 hush. There is